I work at the recently built city parking garage and transit hub, and late at night it's my job to lock everything up until the morning and patrol the dark buildings alone with just a radio link to the local police department. It's a very simple procedure that takes maybe 10 minutes to lock up everything, with 15 minutes walkthroughs every hour. Roughly 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm very tired from my 8-hour shift with 4 more hours to go. I drag myself through the security center, fancy talk for a room with a chair and monitors, and begin my ascent through the ramps. I listen to my footsteps echo, and realize it seemed quieter than usual. I could smell my typical putrid smell of the city, of the fermenting feces in the trash can, from the numerous homeless from the area using the trash bins. You had to lock down the public bathrooms to prevent damage, theft, vandalism, and most importantly deaths from people overdosing in there in the middle of the night. I finally got to the top floor and summoned the elevator. I placed my forehead against the door, feeling the cold air rushing up through the elevator shaft as it reached my floor with a satisfying ding. I got to the ground floor and continued back to the office. I flung the door open and headed inside, running for the cold office room and using my magnet fob to unlock the door. The door usually gets hung up a little, so with a swift heel I slammed it shut and make my way to my desk. The computer that runs the cameras is worth of being called ancient. I'm pretty sure they don't even make them anymore. Not to mention the internet the cameras run off of is so slow they take forever to update. So I sat there with my new favorite pastime, watching myself walk around with a tremendous amount of lag time. I sat there watching myself drudge through the stupidly hot weather. I laughed at myself as I watched my head land against the cold steel of the top floor elevator doors. As the doors opened and the light flooded the air around me, my blood went to ice cold. There was a man standing no more than 6 feet away just staring at me. As I entered the elevator, he headed for the stairs, already vaulting down the steps. My heart races as I watch each camera as he hits each while I hit, the fourth, the third. Almost seamlessly he's keeping perfect time with the elevator. My ears begin to boil as I feel all the blood rush to my head. I'm having a hard time breathing. I'm watching as the elevator doors closes and he begins following me again, getting closer and closer after each turn of the corner. I watch as I fling open the door and he catches it, handing it in right behind me, my heart pounding my eardrums. He's inside the building? I keep watching knowing I should look away. I can't find him, then I see why I kicked the door shut in his face, which means as I search the room, I eventually discover it's just me in there. I radio for a few officers to come in, and they see the building, giving me a slap on the wrist for not paying attention and left. The rest of the night I stayed in that room. I watched each camera diligently, but never saw him again. Now every time I go to work I can never shake off the feeling I'm being watched.